guys, it's your boy. I'm back in another video. In today's video, I'm going to try to give you guys a little bit of a guide on how to tune your cars in carx. Now, this is my 180SX, and well, I had it tuned. This was like my tinkering car. This is the car I learned how to tune. Don't follow this exact tune. Kind of find, works best for you on this game. It's not all the same for everybody. Some people have, different preferences on how they want their car, how they want to slide, and yeah. So don't just follow this video, everything I do in this video. Okay. So my spring length is, pretty good. I usually like to, lower it, but this time I'm going to raise it just a little bit. So instead of 7, I'm gonna give it, 9. I'm gonna give it like a nice little 9 length, just so that my car doesn't look retarded when I'm riding. And yeah, my stiffness on this car, I'm gonna do like a nice 66, 56 in the front. Now these, I don't really mess with these over here. I kind of just skip all that. I leave it all the same because the front, the rest of those settings, default settings are pretty good settings. I'm not gonna lie. Also, this is for controller players. So if you have a steering wheel, this is not gonna be helpful, but please don't click off the video. Over here, I like to just add, some camber to my front shrink and drift. So it's the front camber. My camber on the front on this car is sitting at a negative 6.17. That's gonna be like my best camber. You don't want too much camber, you just want enough to your car when you're sliding it's even. And then these, don't mess with those. And then this right here, you're going to just turn it up a little bit. I like to put mine at like a nice 10. On certain cars you will need like 11 just to get a good drift, but for this car I'm gonna do a 10.3. Then this, you're gonna turn this all the way down so you can have like max angle, so that when you're sliding, you don't be sitting there sliding and then you don't have much angle, and then you're trying to tandem with somebody and then boom, you ain't got enough angle and they're hitting you in the back and you're spinning out. And then you want to turn up your, max steering angle all the way up. Next, we're gonna go to wheels. Now, my diameter, I have an 18-inch wheel. You can go lower if you want to, because carx. Well, you can literally get go-kart tires on your car. But yeah, you don't really want to do that. I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna keep it 18 over here. Now my width. In my back, I like to go with just a little bit wider width. So my back for this car, it's gonna be 260. Then my front, I like to go a lot skinnier. Not much, just enough. So 230. Well, 230 would be fine. Then my tire pressure, I usually go with 55 in every car I have. It's just the best tire pressure for when you're tandeming. You can catch up, because the lower the tire pressure is, the faster car will go, because traction. And then we don't mess with these neither. You're gonna go to front wheel track over here, and you're just gonna get it, kind of even with your car, not too, silly and stuff, and just kind of get your car, nice and even. See this? It was sitting, at 0. 0 is fine, but I want my car to be nice and even and not, busted out. So, and then my wheel profile, 35, like anything under 40 is perfect. I'm gonna go with 30 just for this car, just so, my wheels don't be, so beefy, and, yeah, that's pretty much it for wheels. Now you're gonna move on to engine. Now you need to get the unlimited or ultimate engine, however you say it. You need to get that engine because that engine is what's gonna allow you to access your engine and transmission, so you can change those. Now engine, there's not much you gotta do here. Just gotta lower your max torque, and then your rev limiter, lower that as well. You don't want too much horsepower coming out of the car because when you're sliding you will lose control pretty much. And then turbocharger, if you want that, go ahead. If you want to, you can raise it, you can lower it. Like my friend, he raised his turbocharger and he like enjoys his car and drifting and sliding it. It's a lot faster, but he still enjoy it. And then we're gonna go to drift locking ratio. Now this, many people don't really mess with it. I like to turn mine all the way up to 100. Just I don't know, like if you read the warning thing, it's just, I don't know, for some reason I feel like this affects my car a lot when I'm sliding and stuff. And my brakes, I usually like just go with like 500 to 5,000 to like whatever number I feel comfortable. So for this car I'm gonna go with 5,369. Then after you got that, save it, you're finished, you're all done and stuff, and we're gonna go test drive the car. Okay, so here we are. Now this car, when I had first made it, literally did not drift at all. It was kind of hard car to drift, but now it's a lot more controllable. Because I'm telling you right now, on these turns I would literally spin the crap out. And I would not be good at all. And also use manual when you're on controller. It's just your front bumpers on your controller. Trust me, it goes a long way. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick little run for you guys. Pretty much, it goes a long way. Ooh, get out there. And also, like, controller, I don't know if anybody uses steering, like, controller assist when you're drifting. I use it just mainly because, well, I'm a noob. I got this game like 2 days ago. I can't even, call myself a pro at drifting, but tuning, that's, where it's easiest for me. That's where it's like pretty much easiest for me when I'm tuning. But like otherwise, as drifting, like I'm doing pretty good right now. But trust me, like when you first start this game, do not try to be like, oh, I'm a pro drifter. Let me turn off steering wheel assist. Because on controller, sorry, I messed up there. On controller, it's pretty much like, it's just weird to not use like steering wheel assist. You can get used to it, but it's also depending on you as the driver and how much time you want to put into the game. That does spice up the game. But my favorite thing is tuning cars and going to go drift them and learning how they drift, their performance, and just going to go tandem with people. Now tandeming, I am going to explain to you guys, it is not as easy as it looks. You have to honestly really understand the whole concept before you just, ooh, I messed up. You gotta understand the whole concept before you just, try to, oh, I'm gonna go on a public session to go tandem with people. Because if you don't understand and you're just gonna be crashing into people, they're either gonna vote to kick you or they're gonna ban you. Like, I know it's pretty messed up. Because honestly, I started tandeming with this car in public sessions when it wasn't tuned correctly, and I did alright. I'll give myself that one. I did alright. I wasn't just too bad. You know, like I was actually, you know, I was trying to get in the lines, but my main thing was I was sliding off the road. That's the reason why I did the video on this video on how to tune it. Just so that you guys, you know, if you own this car or this is like your first car other than the free cars you get, you know, you can tune it. And this tune that I just showed you guys, it's pretty much the same concept for every single other car in the game. Just some cars, you know, aren't the same. So just mess with get a car, mess with it, learn how to tune. Then once you get it down, there you go. In the dirt. You know, but yeah, just mess with it a little bit, you know. Sure you can get the right thing, and then once you get the concept of tuning down, go redo the car like I did, you know. Just so that you know you can understand how tuning works, and then if you tune the car right, you would be, you know, straight, be chilling. But yeah, like I said yesterday, I was gonna start doing carx content. So for this to be my first video, I would want a lot of, you know, support. So if you guys could, you know, go and support me, you know, like the video, subscribe to my channel for, you know, more carx and Fortnite and GTA videos in the future. I just gotta, you know, figure out something with GTA, because currently on GTA I have nobody to record with or do fun things with. Kind of just me and myself, you know. But I will figure out something with GTA. And yeah, there's not really much going into this video. Just kind of like, you know, showing you guys, you know, how to tune. And I hope you guys, you know, enjoyed the video. See you guys in the next one. Peace.
See a motherfucker smiling. 20,000 damn bitches on the island. 20,000 damn bitches going private. She make it clap. I got the strap. 21 gats. Feel like I'm savage. 21 bitches and none of them average. I'm gonna fuck me tonight, me a bad bitch. I don't give a fuck about niggas.